this on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
I had to share it after I started going live, so sorry about that.
So how we doing? How we doing, world?
Doing that right now. Plugging in, but you are watching Hungry as a Horse. By you, I mean no one's watching yet, but hey, that's all right. When you're watching the restream, this is what you're watching. So, I don't know how to tag myself in this. All right. We are sharing this now. Wait till Jeff's done sharing so he can.
Is it on? Is it on the Planet Ant Network?
Yeah.
Is it? So I should go to this page and it should be here.
Yeah. So today we are going to make vegan fake hamburger helper. I would say fake, imitation, whatever. I don't know. But they just came out with this. Annie's creamy, rich and creamy, whatever, vegan shells and cheese. And compared to the other one, I like it way better. The other one they made tasted like sweet potatoes, which I guess if you like sweet potatoes, that's cool. But this tastes more like down and dirty. Like you had a terrible day, so you have to bathe yourself in macaroni and cheese. Is that just me? Maybe that's just me. All right. Well, I don't want to start until.
All right, we're sharing it. We are good.
Are you live on yours?
No, not yet. Here we go. Hey,
Man.
world.
Hello,
Hey,
other world.
world.
All right. At some point, can I share it?
You can do whatever you want to do. Everything's done for me.
All right.
Whatever that
You have
means.
to entertain.
Shit. Well, my head's cut off. How we doing? What's up? What's new with the world? We're going live Facebook. So just so you know, this is just a live vegan cooking show where we're not that great at cooking, but this is just also conversation, and we're just gonna chat, hang out, tell us what's going on in your life. And so today we're going to be making some vegan hamburger helper. We got some mac and cheese and some vegan ground beef and some diced tomatoes. And we're going to do some things to the mac and cheese. I'm excited. Feel free to hang out if you guys want. But that's what we're doing for the next hour. I'm still getting used to this coffee machine. The new coffee machine, the coffee is hot. When you have a broken one for too long and you get something new, you have to adjust to something that works. Does anybody else have that, oh, this actually works adjustment? Does anybody have to deal with that? You're like, oh, I'm used to my coffee coming out warm, and then I have to drink it immediately because it's not that hot yet. It's like when you get like a car where like the brakes actually work. You're like, oh, I'm not used to it breaking immediately when I press brake. I'm used to it almost endangering my life.
So, we doctor everything because that's how we roll.
Yes, we do.
Basically, we're going to hang out and doctor food.
That's what we're going to do.
So, what's been going on? The world is fucked up. We watched a fun movie.
Mm-hmm.
We watched a movie about a dog puppet.
Oh, man.
So,
Alan the dog?
Alan the dog.
Alan the dog.
Highly recommend it.
Highly recommend Alan the dog.
Oh, my God. It's on Amazon Prime. I rented it, and I guess when you rent movies, it's for a month. I thought it was for a day. Sometimes when I rent movies, it's for a day.
Maybe it depends on what you're renting it on. Maybe Amazon Prime's different.
And the last time when we rented 9 to 5, it was 24 hours. But this was for a month, and now I want to watch it over and over. It's a dog puppet. It was great because he was a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. It had a
But
lot
he
going
did-
on.
He did
Alan the dog.
it was really the whole premise was if dogs talked. And if dogs talked, would you really want to pet them as much?
Yeah,
Because-
when you change it, when you go from the perspective of, okay, in this universe, dogs can talk, then it really changes things. Then when the dog wants to lay next to you on the bed, it's a conversation. It's not just, oh, a dog shows up and then you tell him to go or not. It's the dog that's just like, so can we spoon tonight? Can we go? I don't.
We're gonna snuggle.
Are we gonna snuggle or what? Like that.
Then
It
they're
changes
friends.
everything.
That was great. All right. As I said before, I don't know if I said with you guys. Annie's Deluxe Rich and Creamy Vegan Mac and Cheese. It's instant, as in like shells and cheese stuff, but we're going to put stuff in it. So anyway, first things first, I got to boil the water. This
what
is
we're
like
doing.
a version of talking and cooking
In
at
case-
the same time sometimes. It's not easy.
In case this is your first time checking, if you're on my Facebook and this is your first time checking it out, there's no good camera angle where you can see us cooking the food and us talking to you at the same time.
Right now I'm just
So-
boiling water, so you're not missing anything. Awesome.
When we get some food and we can show it to you. I'll move the camera around when it makes sense. But
And then today's grounds, Gardein beefless grounds, because I'm trying them all.
we're trying
I
them
want
all.
to know which. I want to know which one is the best. Damn it! And they're vegan. The ones that are like the fancy Beyond Meat or Impossible. Well, I haven't tried the Impossible ones, but the other ones, I don't know. They're not as good. They almost taste like less of something. Like they.
Some of them
need
get
more
the texture better than the taste. Some of
Yeah.
them, they vary on what things are.
So far, Morningstar tastes really good, crumbles, but the texture's kind of weird. But I mean, I guess you got to go for taste over texture. I guess
Taste over texture, I guess, if you have to pick, right?
So you just got to brown them. You just brown the fake meat like anything else. It just isn't gonna, I don't know, have worms.
It's not going to have worms? What do you mean? What?
Like for the long, I didn't even eat that much meat when I did eat meat, but what's scary about meat in general is just always like, oh, did you leave it out too long? Did you not cook it long enough? Did you whatever?
So you're like,
Because
with
it's
this, you can cook it in a way that makes it taste shitty, but it's not going to, you're not going to
Yeah.
die.
I might leave it out all night on accident and then just still eat it.
There you go.
It's
Vegan
gonna
meat for
happen.
the person that doesn't want to think about health violations.
But tofu will go bad though. This isn't tofu. This is just textured vegetable protein. But tofu goes bad like milk goes bad. It's like stinky, rotten, like avocados go bad.
Really? I don't.
They go into like this
Oh,
weird,
yeah.
stinky curdled ass. I don't know. It's weird, but so yeah. So we're just sauteing. The good thing about these is I don't know. You just fry it in the pan. If you want to see what the big chunk of it comes frozen,
Oh yeah, you gotta.
and
look
then
at
it
the
just
picture.
looks like that.
This is how it starts.
So it's a crumble. Sorry,
It looks like
And
like
it's
something
just
from a
gonna-
Marvel movie that like
I want
this
to.
is what they're all fighting to get.
Can you hand me a spatula, please?
We're gonna have to hand you a spatula together because
That's fine.
you're holding something and otherwise.
Yay. So see how this is just a chunka. It's like Pangea.
You guys see this? This is what it starts out as. Look, a Pangea size.
And then
Just everything
eventually,
together, and then you
I'm going to
break it
have
apart.
to not be able to hold this laptop anymore because I'm going to have to put some muscle into it.
Yeah, do you see this? This is the behind the scenes.
I mean, you can chip away at it.
You want me to
Oops.
chip away? You're scaring me right now.
Well, I need to stop holding this laptop. So if you can put my laptop back, that would be ideal.
That would be good.
Ooh, it's chipping nice now.
Okay. All right, we're gonna put you guys back here. Okay.
All right, sorry.
So what else is going on in everybody's life? Any other movies? Any other
Yeah,
movies
talk
that we
to
should be
us.
seeing? I heard that the new what is it? Jordan Peele movie I
Oh,
heard that was fantastic. I heard it's not it's not a horror movie. It's more of a thriller.
it's just a long sketch.
It's just a long sketch. Heard it was fantastic. Heard great things.
I don't even know what it's
What's
called.
up, Ishiwaka?
What's it called?
It's called Google Jordan Peele's newest movie.
God damn it.
And the Bedellum, Jordan Peele.
I don't know. I haven't. I
Google
like.
it with an A. Antebellum.
I kind of like now that movies just come out in my house. I thought that wouldn't be good, but
Yeah, it's on like Amazon or something.
now they just come out at home and you don't have to leave. I still like the theater experience though. I don't think I would ever be like, I'm done, unless like,
Would you ever say it like that?
I'm done.
Are you gonna write him a letter?
I'm done.
You
Mr.
said it like you would show up to the theater and be like, I want you to know that I'm no longer attending this establishment.
And then some guy, okay, man. I'll let him know.
Because every time on TV, if somebody works at a movie theater, it's never that. Like in real life, adults work at the movie theater.
Barely. No, in the suburbs, children work at the movie theater.
I don't know.
Well,
out in LA, there's grown ass men and women that are working at the movie theater.
oh, okay.
And then
I thought they looked like kids. In Waterford, Michigan, children are working.
yeah,
at the
everywhere
movie
else
theater.
they look like kids. But I think that here sometimes people just need side money before they. I don't know. Everybody's trying to do something big, so no, everybody has to swallow their pride and take some other job.
Yeah, I mean,
So
they
you'll
can
see
say
somebody
they're
that,
working
like,
in the
why
movies.
is this model taking my ticket?
They're
I
all
don't
just like,
understand.
Hi,
That really is.
I'm
what it's
here to
like.
take your ticket.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, you're not in this at all the whole time. I forgot.
Sorry.
That's the move. I'm just gonna
I'm-
move as you move.
I'm chipping away at this giant ice block of me. I'm not
Yeah.
doing a good job.
I said, my buddy's 29 working at the movies.
Oh,
Exactly.
there you go.
But then on TV or in cartoons, it's always somebody whose voice is gonna crack.
Well,
and they
that's
got,
the
like,
Simpsons
their
guy.
host- It's all the Simpsons guy. I think the Simpsons guy, and then everybody else was like, yeah, well, that worked for the Simpsons, so who gives a shit? And then it's always like,
In
I'm
my
sorry, but that theater is closed for the day. And then they got like just pimples everywhere.
in my hometown, though, that wasn't. I mean, the last person I knew in Waterford, I think he was in Waterford, to work at the movie theater was Kyle. Kyle.
Forsyth.
Yeah, Kyle Forsyth.
Yes.
And if you look at his face, does he look like a baby? Yes.
Yeah, well,
So there you go.
I guess just his face though, because no baby has that big ass beard. It is weird when somebody's like they have a baby. They say because he talks about how he's got a baby face. So it's not like we're making fun of him. We're saying the same shit he says, but it's just like, well, yeah, but that's just the face. Then the whole beard. It's like a baby grew a beard
Well, that's like why you have facial hair, right?
because I look like a baby.
That's what you
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I look like a child when I don't have some form of facial hair.
Even though you have gray hair.
Well, yeah, now the gray hair's coming in. I look like I don't know. Who knows? Like a bald, slightly gray hair child.
And then
What
you're
is
going to
that?
work at the movie theater.
Oh yeah. And
All
then-
right.
Oh yeah, I gotta entertain these people because your head's not in it when you look down to do the.
Sorry.
You gotta have good posture. See, this is for good because we always set it up with good posture and then we slouch and then it fucks
Here's
everything
the
up.
next.
So we're making.
Here's
I'm
the
just
what's
gonna-
been happening of the chip away.
So we're making some vegan.
I wonder if
Hamburger
you're
helper.
supposed to thaw this
You
beforehand.
probably are.
I've never thought it beforehand.
Oh wow.
Never thought.
You never thought of
Never
Thawing.
thought of that.
Never thought of that? Ah, oh man.
Mhm. But the
Professionals here.
texture is way better than Morningstar. The texture of Morningstar is like kind of dog foody, but it's really tasty.
Kind of dog foodie?
But it's
Can we
really
not even
tasty.
say the term dog foodie on this kitchen vegan cooking show? Jesus. No, I can't talk.
I guess I'm not selling it.
You're not really selling anything of this
I need
whole
more oil.
what oil?
Canola. Okay. Oh, I'm putting you back. Oh yeah. See when the meat shows, 3 more people were like, "Oh, what's that? What's
Hey.
that?" I see some chunka hunka meat.
Yeah, it still looks weird. It still looks. This is the work in progress to get
I'm
this
chipping away at
to
it.
turn into meat. This is what we're working
I
with.
need like
Langley.
a ice pick. I just don't know how I used to do this. I haven't gotten Gardein in a while. They don't always have it. That's the bummer about eating,
Mhm.
even in California. We're in Los Angeles. Eating vegan, there's not always the same food for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Trader Joe's will just get rid of something for an entire season. There's like a pizza crust that we love and go there and they're like, oh yeah, it's not here until January. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that a thick pizza crust was so wintry. I get like the other stuff, like they have pumpkin curry and stuff like that. Okay, fine, it's pumpkin. But you get,
Man, I don't want to get you in.
I get like hooked on certain foods and then they're only there once in a while.
Exactly.
Then everything feels like Girl Scout cookies because Girl Scout cookies are only good because they only sell
It's the
them for
limited
a
supply.
short amount of the year.
The supply and demand.
I mean,
And
they're not vegan, so
that's what the 99-cent store is. They'll just have something and you're like, I don't know, am I going to want this weird thing later? Because you're never going to have it. Again, the 99-cent store is out. We talk about it every week. We're never going to stop. This is our newest grab.
It is great.
This is our newest grab. How much would you pay for this?
It lights up.
Hold on. What are you
Oh,
doing,
sorry.
man? It doesn't light up. You're not supposed to know that it lights up yet because that was the whole thing. I was going to be like, this just the picture frame itself. Be some cool shit. And then, boom. Look at that. It lights up. You're surprised. Act surprised.
We have a theme.
$5.
Because
5.
we have a Day of the Dead theme going on year round. Some people are Christmas year round.
Yeah, we're Day of the Dead.
Day of the
year
Dead
round.
year round.
Yep,
Every day is Day of the Dead.
absolutely.
All right, I swear it's almost.
What?
Gotta turn this up. I swear it's almost done. So, what else happened this week that wasn't completely depressing?
Did
No
we
one's
talk
talking
about
to you?
we talked about nobody's talking to me. We had the earthquake and then a lot of people messaged me. I posted a video that many found to be
Oh
insensitive.
man, we had an earthquake
And we had some tater tots on the stove, and I'd say that there's a chance that some of the tater tots moved a few inches.
they did.
And
That's
that was the extent of
I
it.
can move this.
Nobody a lot of people messed. I was trying to point out that there's a lot of comedians that are in California now that are from Michigan or the Midwest that I grew up doing comedy with, that when the earthquake happened about a week ago or so, everybody's like, one more of those and I'm moving back. My intent was to make fun of them and kind of call them a little bitch, because in Michigan, over 50 people die a year from snow-related traffic accidents.
All right.
And I can't pretend that just a tater tot moving here or there is more dangerous. People are like, but in 1994, 50 people died. Yeah, so many people message me. They're like, oh, well, apparently, good thing you weren't around in 1826 for the earthquake that happened in Spain. And I'm like, you know what? I'm happy that I wasn't around in 1826 for a lot of reasons. We've advanced technology, we've advanced society. It seems like I think that people probably died of natural. The average life expectancy was probably 25. What do you mean?
All right. We got boiling water.
We got boiling water.
That's a cooking show.
Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, guys.
That's what we should have called this show. Now we're cooking.
Now we're cooking. We got boiling water. See that chunk earlier? That's what it is now. Now it looks like we're starting to look like real food. We're starting to get real food.
Yeah, that's why this show's called Doctor.
That's not what it's called at all.
I would call it that.
You would call it that? I mean, you could have called
we
it
just
that.
doctor everything.
Why'd you say you would in a hypothetical that doesn't exist?
That's the shells. That's the shells. Look at how cute they are. They're all cute and shell.
There we go.
So this is what you feed your child when they decide that they don't want to eat lammy anymore or whatever the hell. So they,
You know how many people I know, kids, come up to their parents and then they're just like, I don't want to eat meat anymore. And they're like, nah, that's okay. You're gonna though. It's basically, that's awful.
when
Dude.
you're 18.
It's like a kid that's like, you know, I don't make money because I'm a kid, but I've made the decision that I don't want to consume animals anymore. And then they're like, I saw Bambi die or something, and now I'm sad. And then they're just like, yeah, I hear you, kid, but you're inconveniencing my life. So you eat what the fuck I tell you. Like, isn't that crazy? And then a year later, the kid forgot, because most kids don't have a fucking memory like this one. She has a memory. She has memories of her like 2 years old and who her best friends were.
I remember stuff. All right, I'm putting everyday seasoning because that way, Trader Joe's everyday seasoning because it's in the name. It's real.
Yeah, everyday seasoning. Big fan of the everyday seasoning. Carrie, Jeff, how long have you been vegan? I was vegan when I moved out here. So January of 2019, I went vegan, and then the year before that, I went vegetarian. So I kind of eased into it.
Mural of Flavor, Penzi Spice. We're big fans of Penzi
Ishikawa
Spice.
says, "Hot smoke from fire. I'm in San Francisco Bay Area, and I didn't know that earthquake a week ago. Was it a week ago? Am I wrong that it was a week
It was
ago?
about a week ago, I think.
Okay.
I think it was really a
That could
week
be.
ago.
Okay, but maybe it also wasn't San Francisco.
Forward.
Maybe it was most just
It-
LA.
I guess
It
it
seems
was
like the
pretty
world
close to us.
watches California news more than California does because
Yeah.
everybody
We
else.
don't watch California news.
I just think that most people, just in general, I
North
remember
Coast.
like, you know, I mean, yeah, most people aren't as concerned with California as the rest of the world is.
Basically, season the crap out of your meat with whatever you like. Oh,
The smoke from the
put any
fires, though,
garlic.
we went outside and it was orange one day. It just looked like an Instagram filter the whole day.
Yeah, it was really weird.
It
I'm
was
going to add a little
really
more
weird.
water to make sure this doesn't get dry. If you ever cook vegan meat, sometimes you have to add water for moisture reasons. Or beans,
So now-
because then it just gets dry. I guess
now we're
that's
cooking.
a lot
what
of
you said
food.
the show should be called.
Yeah,
Now
that's what
we're
we're called. Now we're cooking. Oh yeah, we were gonna steam some broccoli. Just
How about this? You guys want to see food?
all right.
You guys want to see this? This is the kitchen. This is what we're looking at right now. We got the seasoning. Well, we're not done with the seasoning. I never stop seasoning. I cook it with seasoning, and then afterwards I add more seasoning, and then sometimes if you ever get this where your food gets cold, so then you have to microwave it, and then when you microwave it, you feel like it microwaved some of the seasoning away. Like everybody talks about how microwaves cause cancer. I think they also take away the seasoning a little bit.
Well, they dehydrate it
Both
because
things
they.
need to be discussed.
Can I put that in there for a second?
I can't cook the food. Even though this might be better to see the food, then these people got my back to them. Man, I don't know how to.
Ah,
We're gonna go
also
back.
steaming broccoli.
We're gonna go
That's
back
just
here.
So
Seasoning some broccoli. I'm originally from Tokyo, so I'm used to that earthquake. But so yeah, he's like, yes, people need to stop complaining. So are you tired of people complaining too
about the earthquake.
about earthquakes?
But yeah, it only lasted like.
Some people, they say it lasted like 25
10
seconds.
seconds
To me, it
to
lasted
us.
10.
I think we
10 seconds.
live in a really good.
Yeah, we're lucky that we don't live in a second floor or I don't know, in a more shaky environment, I guess. So that's cool.
This I can't see.
What are you looking
Oh, it goes. All right, I went at the top for that. All right.
Man, every time I forget how
I'm
short
only-
she is.
I know. I'm only making.
She's got a
broccoli
step
'cause
stool.
it's, because we gotta eat a vegetable.
Just legally.
We gotta eat vegetables. And does anyone have, what's it called, improper produce? It's where they deliver produce, like messed up produce to your door. I want to get it.
Fucked up produce?
Yeah.
They should. Why don't they just call it fucked up produce?
I do wonder too if, I guess I'm going to watch
You know, a company that's cool enough to curse, you know, why don't they just do that? Especially when you're talking about vegetables. I think that would be a better marketing campaign. Fucked up vegetables.
I don't know how messed up they are. Like, that would suck if you get them and they're like so messed up they've got like bugs.
Does everybody else know about this? Is this a thing around the country where they do that?
It is a thing around the country, and I don't know.
Messed up produce?
It's called improper produce.
Improper produce. So like sometimes some stuff just looks ugly in the store, but it tastes fine, but it's like, I don't know, a square tomato or something.
Yeah, that's what I do wonder. If you guys have done it, what was the worst thing that ever came?
Yeah, we were just wondering if anybody's had it, because we haven't done it yet, right? We've had other people. What did we do?
I did it last year.
Yeah, everything was fine.
But I didn't do that for very long. There was something that was called door-to-door organics. That was amazing, and I loved it, and they went out of business. It always bums me out. So I'm like, I was the only one getting this stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. So we can't, that's a no. That changes the spacing of the kitchen when we use that cutting board. So,
okay.
I get off of the frame.
Can you tell me if that's enough broccoli?
Look at that, and I can still stand.
Can you tell me what's enough broccoli? Should I cut open the stem?
I think, yeah. People always make up their own rules with stuff. This tastes good too. You can steam this and put lemon seasoning on it, and it tastes great. And everybody is scared of food.
I peel it. And then when you peel it and cut it, it's not as tough. So I'm peeling it over there.
Everybody's like, you can't eat that. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So the Native Americans died because they ate the wrong part of the broccoli. Shut the fuck up. That never happened. You can eat the whole broccoli.
But if you eat the
I think people
if you eat the stem and then the white man kills you.
Just cause and effect. It could happen.
That's what happens.
You think that's what happened? So we got the stuff cooking. We got the noodles boiling. We got the beef.
So I'm cutting. So then when you peel it, it's like this. So it's less hard.
Yeah.
And then
so this is.
I cut it also so it'll steam faster.
Yeah. See, we can kind of see cutting here. This is better, right? This is better.
So then when the hard pieces are there,
and I don't think anybody else does this. But then you cut the stem up, and then this is when you boil it, it's the same texture.
It's not boiling, it's steaming.
Steaming, boiling. Yeah, I don't know cooking terminology. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
It's
so don't take any of this advice. But this still tastes good, and it's really good for you.
It does taste good, and it saves money.
Every time you Google something and you're like, should I eat this part? If most people throw it away, it's probably the healthier part. I don't know. I feel like every time they're like, oh yeah, the nasty part? That's the good part. The peel is better for you. That's what somebody will say. Like, I'm not eating orange peel.
I'm just trying to save money. All right.
Stool. Look at that. Look at that. She's got a stool.
I gotta stand on stuff.
She's got a stool.
I can't read.
It's funny because she's short. You guys get it? You guys get it? It's funny. You guys get it.
Gotta get our mint. The food as we eat it. It doesn't right now. All right. Oh shit. Turning this off. I'm straining.
You can pickle that?
Pickle the stem?
I'm assuming you're talking about. You can pickle the stem? I don't know if I've pickled anything.
I pickled. It was fun. You would love to pickle since
I
you're a
want
big
to. I like
pickler.
pickles. I want to pickle stuff.
It does
Tell me what's a pickle,
require.
Ishiwaka.
It requires I forget what that thing's called, a pressure cooker.
Okay,
So it's a thing.
it's a thing. All right, I want it. I want to do it.
But there are pickling recipes
All right,
that
it
are
should be-
really good.
Look into that.
Different stuff. All right. Hold on.
We'll have to be pickling stuff in
Okay.
another episode. What are you looking
Oh,
for?
God. It takes a long time.
Oh, I guess we won't. Maybe we'll do it off camera. Show you what we
Noodles.
did.
We got noodles going on.
I'm going to show you the food too. If she's showing you food,
We
I'm going to
got
show you food.
Beef going on.
We got beef.
It looks like beef, which is a fun thing when you're emulating stuff. I feel like part of it is just traditionally what I like comfort food, and then I just
This is funny.
tie food to emotions. in which
What
case,
is so? Is comfort food an activity or is it a type of food?
a
Because
type of food?
so-
The activity is crying while you eat it.
I would
Comfort
argue that
food is-
any food that you use for comfort food. What do you mean? People, every type of food somebody is using for comfort food.
Maybe if they're crazy. Nobody's eating kale salad and going like, "Oh, this reminds me of my childhood," and now that
I don't know that.
Trump's gonna destroy the world.
Kale salad
I
tastes great when you put the
salad.
right seasoning on it. When you put lemon on it, and you put a whole bunch of. So I guess
You
I
just
don't
don't
know.
understand what comfort food is.
It's when you want to eat to
All right.
make you happy.
So this
So
is
whatever
what the
tastes
cheese
good
looks like in there.
Works for that, right?
And oh wait,
Sliced thin. Oops. Sliced thin in salt and vinegar or lemon juice. All right, for the pickles.
So good. This has coconut
Thanks, you
oil,
like the shirt? Yeah.
sunflower oil, rice flour, tapioca starch, sunflower. So it sounds like it's it's got dried yeast, which is probably nutritional yeast stuff.
Mhm.
What I was trying to see what the actual
What are you trying to figure out?
I guess it would be coconut oil and rice flour. What the fake cheese is, because some of them are pea proteins, some of them are cashews, some of them are. They're all different.
Yep.
Usually, and this one does.
Oh, are we had another cheeses?
Yes.
You didn't even. Oh man. Shoot on. Oh.
All right. This is so Velveeta shells and cheese. But I think it tastes better than Velveeta shells and cheese. I don't know. As a child, I would only eat macaroni and cheese. Pretty much. And spaghetti. Did Did you guys have a Did you have a weird child food? My other weird child food was SpaghettiOs with
I don't remember this, but I remember this is gonna be fucking weird. You guys ready? You guys ready to hear this shit?
was cold, ice cold
She used to
spaghetti.
Ice cold SpaghettiOs. It's like she was in
The
like
layer
war.
Ice over it, and then my aunt would make flour tortillas. So it was like a really warm flour tortilla.
That is awful.
But
That is
ice cold
awful.
SpaghettiOs, and then I would make little tacos with it. So,
If you gave that to a homeless man, he would throw it at you. You would be like, nope, not doing that today.
all right,
This is
mixing
something
this up.
cold, ice cold SpaghettiOs. It was the meatballs too, or just the SpaghettiOs.
Oh, I didn't never ate the meatballs.
Never ate the meatballs. Ice cold. Oh, so that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's nasty.
that is
Oh, wow.
gross.
The
Why would you
ice
bring it up?
cold SpaghettiOs. Wow.
Oops, sorry.
Did you even think? Has anybody ever ate something as nasty as cold spaghetti?
These this shells and cheese is
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Turn down my broccoli. Potatoes.
Diced tomatoes.
Sorry, this internet connection is being.
I got a new comment, but then it's not. I have to read all the comments.
Now I gotta figure out the proportion made.
Yeah.
People are made because
Gonna stick my
adding some
food. You don't have it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Our fake or so we
I didn't know they
that's another
the meat created
cooking nuts in the oven.
because this is hamburger helper. Hamburger helper did not go in the oven. If you don't do that, then you're making something
Andre
else.
Blackman, Yanni
right.
Love.
I'm putting some in, put
Making
some meat in.
Vegan hamburger helper.
I don't know how much meat to put in. Oh yeah, I wanted to try this meat alone, just out of
curiosity, out of a taste test purposes.
Yes.
All right,
So
like this. This is what we're
trying it alone out of taste testing.
at all the different.
Try it. I think it's my favorite
Okay.
out of Morningstar.
Really? We might have a new favorite.
Because the texture is way more actual meat-ish. Actual hamburger.
Tastes great.
Ground hamburger.
Sometimes when something tastes good enough, I can't remember. It's hard for me
The
to
other
rank
one
number
just had
one
a
or two.
different texture. That
Yeah.
was really the main
Mm-hmm.
part that was like
Big
kind of
fan.
a bummer about
Big
it.
fan.
All right.
Oh, man.
And
Here we
John's
go.
probably going to put hot sauce on it because that's how he lives his life.
Yeah. I read the instructions. I'm sorry that sriracha, it says on the thing what to put it on. It says salsas, pastas, chow mein, hamburgers. This is Hamburger Helper. There you go. I mean, it's in the world.
Gardein. Oh, they need to just have it there all the time. This one's the best one.
Ooh, yeah. They're coming together.
More
They're
meat?
coming together. Coming together.
You want more meat?
But did somebody say that?
Do
Or
you want more meat?
Oh, I thought you were
said it.
asking the public.
I'm asking you.
Do I want more meat than that? Or is that the appropriate amount? What do we
That's what's up.
Alright, do it. Do it. Are we adding seasoning with it in there?
I already seasoned the
You already
meat.
seasoned the meat. Okay.
So, do you want me to season more?
My gut always says to season.
Yeah, but sometimes then it's over seasoned.
I don't know if that's a thing.
That's why you like all those weird chips that I'm not that into.
Yeah, you're like, this chip has too much flavor. It tastes too
Yeah.
good. I don't it tastes too good.
Then sometimes you're just chewing on spices.
Yeah. Right? Isn't that great? Just chewing on a spice.
Do I want oregano fresh from the garden?
Fresh from the garden? Oh man, how long is that gonna take? I'm gonna have to do jumping jacks and shit to entertain everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
entertain everyone. Good
All
luck
right.
with you.
She's gonna go to her garden.
You barely get any oregano.
And grab some. In her garden is a pot. It's a thing. I don't speak cooking or gardening yet, but a pot that we had to put another one there. You guys, some of you might remember the story of somebody stealing it. Somebody was moving out and gave away their pot that they were growing some plants for free over the internet, over like Craigslist. And then the person came and took ours as well. And then we talked to the person on the phone, like to explain that there was just a misunderstanding. And they like acted like we were the rude ones. We're like, no, I'm sorry. We were just politely telling you that you stole our shit. And they were like, I'm not sure about that. I'm not getting involved. And they just stole. You have anybody just steal a plant? Whitest fucking crime. It's like, what a. You're not gonna. Those are the crimes that anybody can do and just get away with, because you know damn well I'm not gonna call the police. Just in general, that's just a good statement. I'm just never gonna call them, but especially not for a fucking plant being stolen. So she's grabbing some oregano. There she is. And I tried to give a brief synopsis of the story of the stolen plants in the past.
I'm eating my herbs
Ishwaka
faster
said a
than
little
they'll
bit
grow.
more, so that's good. That's what we did.
So I got
Here we
some
go.
oregano growing.
There we go.
Oregano's great because it won't die in the snow. Not that I have snow here, but that's all I could really grab because
All
it's
right.
dying. Well, it's not dying. I'm eating it faster than it'll grow,
All right.
which is bad. But I think it's because there's not enough. Like, I water plants here in California, and I think they eat the water faster than I can water it.
Is that a
It's
thing?
too dry. I don't know. It always looks dry.
Ah,
I water it, and then like
Nice.
by the afternoon, it looks dry. All right. I think we might be good.
okay. If you think so.
It looks amazing to me.
It does look amazing.
It looks like goulash. Look at this. It looks goulash-y. So that is doctored vegan shells and cheese with diced tomatoes and Gardein ground beef.
And some fresh oregano.
It's a fresh oregano. A bunch of spices in the meat. We got some steamed broccoli that we're gonna lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper on broccoli.
Oh man.
I have shiso. You heard of shiso?
No.
Or something that is pronounced similar, but because I might be saying things wrong.
I'm gonna have a fork. No, I only have a spoon.
Ishwaka said that it looks great,
Yay!
and that's what matters.
I might have steamed my broccoli.
You're doing a plate? Going on a bowl?
Oh yeah, with broccoli too. You're just gonna mix it up.
No, I just
broccoli on the
don't.
side. Here.
You don't. So you're doing broccoli on the plate, and you putting everything on the plate?
Yep.
Do I want everything on the plate? This is the hardest. No, this is the things are too small, too close together. Not a fan. Not a fan of the fork choice.
Oh,
Not the
sorry.
worst one. No, it wasn't bad.
We have forks that we didn't buy. They just came with this place.
Has anybody watching this ever purchased any form of silverware in their entire life? Has anybody ever done that? Has anybody ever bought silverware in the world? Or do you just take it from other people? That's a question.
All right, see if the rest of the broccoli's enough for you.
That's enough.
Broccoli looks good. It's streamed. No, we're streamed. It's steamed and pretty.
How do I get it out? Do you know?
I just took it out with a fork. Each individual piece. It wasn't ideal.
It took you like a year.
Yep.
Is this too much broccoli?
I tried to half it, so I think it's fine.
Okay. All right.
I got lemon pepper from Trader Joe's. I got lemon pepper that is my roommate's that I don't know.
So we got the broccoli.
You know, it's called Gold Emblem, but it tastes really lemony. And
You'll see at Japanese restaurants a lot of shisho, especially with sushi. Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna give that a while.
In the sushi? What?
Is it on the side? Like, do they just come with the, or is it in sushi? Yeah, that's
is
a question.
Is it a food?
He gave a picture of a plant, so I believe it's like when we were talking about oregano and stuff. And
Oh.
I think it's like an herb, I'm assuming. But I have to Google to figure that out because I am just now learning. So, here we go. Oh, man.
So serve yourself.
Holy. Okay.
Salt everything because I have a problem.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that, Napoleon Holmes Dobbins. Look at that. Yeah. All right. So add some lemon pepper.
That's why.
Lemon pepper to the broccoli. No such thing as too much lemon pepper on anything that it makes it taste better on.
Salting because I have a problem. No other reason.
She salts for. Does anybody else salt things before they taste it? Anybody else? Has anybody ever done that where you're just like, I just know I'm gonna want more salt than whatever it is? How come this is getting? Like break this apart. It's like big chunks.
I think when it gets humid, our spices just become cakey. Making a mess, drinking coffee, correct. Oh my! Things are falling. Things are happening.
Okay, I added some more lemon pepper. Did you salt what did you salt? Everything?
Everything. No salt. All right. And we had leftover meat.
Yeah.
Which means I think there's just more meat in the garden. Good to know.
I'm hungry. Wow. No. So it's not in the sushi, is my understanding. So this is what we're working with. We're gonna give it a taste test. Taste first before you salt. Exactly.
Weird. Oh, you're never gonna get the perfect bite. Oh my god. You good?
Yeah. So good.
Man, it's good.
Oh, we didn't even add nooch.
Oh yeah. I took it out to add. This one is. This is like superb comfort food. This might be my like Trump gets reelected meal.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Trump gets reelected meal. Top 10 foods to eat if Trump gets elected.
This is up there. This is my next time waiting for test results.
This is mine waiting for test results meal.
Yeah. This is well, I mean today Trump's supposed to
Tell us the
who
new
is-
evil witch that's gonna
who's going to take
partner
away
in
our
crime in the White House.
rights to decide what we do with our bodies. So this is a perfect meal for this.
Said it's with the sushi. It's not in it.
Sushi. All
So yeah, now I added the nooch.
right, we're biting again.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, better
Amazing.
with the nooch.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god. Nooch is, I made a mess, sorry.
Nutritional
Nooch is
yeast.
Nutritional yeast. It doesn't have a, what do you call it? Label because it was in a big thing before. But nutritional yeast, I never understood what it was. Kind of still don't understand what it is, but it's good for you. And
Yeah,
it
it's good for you.
tastes like cheese.
It
It's
tastes like
yeast.
cheese.
It tastes like Parmesan cheese. Yeah.
Tastes like Parmesan cheese.
I got salty. But yeah, and then I guess I should try a little of the stem.
Ishiwaka said that we're so cute.
Yay!
You two are so cute.
We won. All right.
All right, everybody. Yeah, I think this is it.
But thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for watching. We're gonna be back next week,
This was-
obviously.
Yes, we're here every week at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. We're in LA, so that's why we say the Pacific at all. We're on the Planet Ant Live Network. Planet Ant is a black box theater in Hamtramck, Michigan, which is right outside of Detroit. And they have improv classes, and they are starting improv classes online. They were a go to a theater. Remember when you used to go places?
Yeah.
Like you
remember
used
that?
to be able to, for those who just were born and they became conscious
If
in
you're-
the last 6 months,
Mhm.
you used to be able to go to a place and like watch stuff and watch people perform in person, standing next to them like this, like a stranger. And then you'd be like, "Hey, you like a performance?" And they'd be like, "I do, stranger." That used to happen. Now
Yeah.
not so much, but they're doing these online streaming shows. So they have a bunch of other shows and podcasts. We have a podcast called We're
We do.
Freaking Out, and it's on the Planet Ant Podcast Network. So go like Planet Ant. Planet Ant DET stands for Detroit on all social media, and planetantpodcast.com is the podcast website.
Check it out. Check out all the Planet Ant stuff.
Lord.
Support them. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah,
supporting
next
us.
week I'm going to be on one of their streaming live
Mhm.
shows called Hey Girl,
Yeah.
and yeah,
And you know what we're making next week? Should we just tell people now?
we're gonna make tabbouleh.
Next week we're making
I'm gonna
tabbouleh.
try.
In
I'm
between
scared.
now and then, I'm going to find out what tabbouleh is.
We're gonna do that. Yeah, we have to consult with some people and try to figure all this
Mhm.
out. But yeah, all right.
All right, everybody.
We're
Thanks
good.
for watching. Love you all.
Yay! Peace.